So I thought I'd show you my copy of A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens with the illustrations by Arthur Keller. And this is a copy I purchased, I think, about a decade ago now. It's the same copy I've read every single Christmas Eve for the past decade or so. It's got this flaming Christmas pudding on the front board here with a couple of Christmas candles and some holly and a big wreath as though it's up on a mantelpiece. And we've got some smaller wreaths in each corner of the front board. I'll just show you the spine here with another candle and some more holly, and we'll open up the front of the book here. So there's Tiny Tim on our cover page. This is published by W&R Chambers Limited in London and Edinburgh. I would guess it probably dates sometime around the 1890s, the first or second decade of the 20th century maybe. There's no publication date in here. But it does have these beautiful illustrations here. And there is a stamp impressed in here that says presentation copy, whatever that means. It doesn't seem to be made out to anyone in particular, but we've got nice illustrations throughout there. Marley's Ghost, Stave 1. Just a beautiful, beautiful copy to read. Nice thick paper in here. And I certainly do enjoy reading this one every year. There is a young Scrooge with his sister when he is taken by the ghost of Christmas past. And a color illustration with Mr. and Mrs. Fezziwig dancing. Also Christmas past. And let's see what else we can find ourselves flipping open here. There is Scrooge's niece playing well upon the harp. Just a very beautiful copy that I've had on my shelves here for about a decade. And it's not the only copy I own. I have this kind of sort of facsimile. I think it's probably too small to be a true facsimile, but a pseudo facsimile of the first edition of A Christmas Carol. And I bought this at Indigo Chapters, Kohl's, one of those, whatever they were calling themselves, in the mall near where I did my undergraduate degree. Also, I guess I would say about a decade ago. And, you know, it's nice. It's a good pocket size. I keep it because if I ever find myself traveling and I don't necessarily want to take that one with me, then I will just pop this one in my bag, which I have done, I think, one or two Christmases, but for the most part, I read this one, and I think in the years where I've read this one instead, I've read it twice, because I'll read it in the blue cloth before I travel, and then toss this one in the bag. But for the most part, I do toss that one into my suitcase if I find myself traveling on Christmas Eve. So there we go. Two nice copies of A Christmas Carol.